Yo, what up, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy K Jizzle over here with the aerial acrobatics. We're about to get into a nice little garage session, y'all. Come on. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is start out with a few snapping kicks. Make sure to keep the kicks waist level. Don't try to go too far beyond your mobility level at this point because we're just warming up the muscles. Okay. All right, we wouldn't want for you to pull any muscles. Just snap them out. You can do 20s right there. Now we have a stiff leg lift. We're not snapping at the knee. We're just lifting, raising the leg, the entire leg from the hip. And we're using these movements as a way to kind of warm up our muscles, to get our hips fired up, and to elongate those hamstrings, those glutes, okay? Now from here, what we're doing is a side kick out, okay? We're just crossing the leg, cross our midpoint, our median line, and then we're kicking it out laterally just to open up the hips a little bit. Okay, so remind you, we're not overstretching, we're not doing things really rough at this point because we still have to warm our bodies up to get in motion for the movements that we're going to do a little later in this video. Okay, so now we're doing it onto the other side. You guys can do 20 each leg. We did about 20 to 30 of these each leg. We're kicking across our midpoint and out laterally, opening up that hip. Remember that leg can only go up so far due to the femoral head and how it sits inside of your hip pocket, okay? All right. Now we're just kicking back right here, getting a good stretch in the hamstring, and also igniting the gluteus, okay? Igniting your butt muscles right here. We're standing on one leg and the leg that's being kicked up behind us. You want to contract those glutes a little bit to fire those boys up so that you can work them. Because the glute muscle is the strongest muscle, I believe, in the body due to the fact that we stand all day. We have to squat down, sit in the chairs, and get back up. Now here, what we're doing is lateral knee raises. I'm raising my knee up high enough. Me and Nikki here are touching our elbows with our knees. Make sure that you open up the hips as wide as you can without turning your spine to accommodate any tightness in the movement, okay? That's what your goal is, all right? Good. Now what we're doing is snapping the kicks. We're not doing anything too crazy, y'all. Don't try to go super duper universal level by kicking up too high and you know, end up pulling a muscle. Keep the kick maybe knee to waist level. If you feel that you're warmed up and you have a lot more pliability than, you know, us normal human beings, then you go ahead, feel free. But I wouldn't want for you to injure yourself because that could put you out for weeks, okay? All right, so anyway, we're doing snapping round kicks on one leg, each leg, you guys. So we did about 20 of these kicks per leg, and I'm giving you a different view of how it looks from the side right here. Yes. Okay, now right here what we're doing are knee raises and straight leg lift straight out. Now each time that you do the knee raise and the leg lift, that's counted as one. So this will be counted as one entire movement. That would be counted as two entire movements. And you can see it's working over here. A lot of what's working are going to be the hip flexors in these set of exercises right here, just making things up. You're going to raise one knee left, then right knee, then right entire leg straight out, and then you raise the other leg, okay? So you'll be alternating each leg, okay? So you can do about 12 of these. So from knee to knee and kick to kick, those 4 movements will represent one round or one set, okay? One repetition. Now Nikki is up, and these things are working, y'all. It's not as easy as it looks. You build a lot of core strength here. You're building a bit of ab muscles, although there are, in my opinion, better ab muscles to do to target the lower abs. But being that we're, you know, kicking and, you know, jumping, we want to work these hip flexors a lot. Being that the leg will be coming up in this particular direction, either front or laterally. So it's very important to work those hip flexors. Good stuff. Now what we're doing is raising the knees up, planking out, and then lowering the legs, but in a controlled manner, okay? Don't let your legs flop and hit the station that you're on. That'll hurt, okay? So now Nikki is up. She's raising the legs, straightening them out, and lowering, okay? You can do about 12 of these. This would represent 1. This would represent 2, okay? So that's how you count them. All right. So I saw the station in the garage here, and I figured, hey, we might as well put it to use. You know what I'm saying? We can get some great benefit out of these tricep dips, especially right here. You're working the back arms, the triceps, which is 3 muscles, okay, on the back side of your arm, you see? And it's all natural weight, you know, so you're using your own body weight, which is for, you know, for people who are not used to these types of movements like pull-ups on a bar. These movements are very challenging, and you can see here we have Nikki, and she is doing a supported tricep dip because nothing stops this. Why? Because we keep pushing, baby. Champions in this building. All right, so now she's continuing on with her supported tricep dip, which is really good because eventually, at some point, she'll build up the strength to be able to do it with no support. That's what our goal is. Now we're doing round kicks on the clapper pads. It's a round kick, jump, round kick, and then a switch in between. All right. So we'll do about like 20 to 30 of these. Okay. Or however long, you know, you decide. And being that I'm the coach, I say do 20 of them. All right. Now. Okay. Good stuff, man. Get in there. And I'm sure that as you're doing these movements right here, you're gonna feel the amount of cardiovascular work and respiratory. Your respiratory is actually working well for you the more that you challenge yourself, you know? Yeah, so we're putting ourselves through a pressure test, and we go to our limit. Go to your limit and then push through the limit. See, that's the thing that you want to do. That's the secret. You got to push through the limit, and it'll make you stronger and, you know, help you to endure better for the next challenges that we have ahead. And as you can see from watching my old videos up until now, it was a progressive kind of a situation. Now we're just delivering kicks where she's having a little problem with the footwork, but we're getting back to it. Now just skip into a little round kick, okay? And just clap that pad. And if you don't have these types of pads, what you can do is go ahead and get yourself a pillow, or, you know, just put your hand up there to allow your partner to just to tap your hand, to give them a target, something, you know, at which to kick. All right. Now we're dipping into a squat, and we're shooting up, trying to come up explosively with a nice front snapping kick. Or it could be a round snapping kick if you are able to turn your hips over that fast and get back to this neutral position right here with the feet side by side. Yeah. So you can do about 20 of those, all right? Sometimes 40, sometimes 30, depending on how I feel and if I see that you're enduring well, then I'm going to push you a little bit more, okay? That's how it works, baby. KG in the building. All right, so now I'm getting some in, you know. I was really in the mood to work out today, get my squats in, you know what I'm saying, get my tricep dips in. And just overall work of the body, okay? Now we're hopping over a station. This plastic footstool, it could be anything, you know. You could put a cover down if you're not comfortable with jumping, you know, over a certain height. Then you can put something flat down just to give you an idea of what to jump over, or to give yourself that extra challenge, okay? Now I'm getting in there, hopping over a station and kick, hop over a station, kick, okay? So that's how we're doing it, yeah. So we're getting a nice afternoon garage workout in. I tell you, man, we do this at the beach, we do it at the ranch, we do it up on a mountain, on a hill, in the valley. It don't matter where you at, we can get this work in, all right? All right, now, so what we're doing is mixing it up. I just decided, hey, let's do some overhead tricep pulls. Let's fire up the tricep pulls because we're gonna be coming close to the end of our workout right here. And she's doing them with different grips. That's a 10-pound weight in the hand, and she's grabbing each side of it. Now, we've got one leg up, and we're jumping off of a supported leg to give us a little bit more of an explosive strength training, you know. We need for those quadriceps to fire up when we need them to. We need for those glutes to fire up when we need them, okay? We want for these things to be ready at will, at our disposal at any time if we need it, kind of like what Bruce Lee said, right? So anyway, now she's continuing on. We did about 20 repetitions of these exercises right here on each leg. Now I'm trying to get creative and jump off of this little ball. By the next time that I do this, I'm gonna have my form much better, you guys, but you could feel the benefit of it as you do it. And now we're having Nikki do some push-ups, about 10 to 12 push-ups. We did a few sets of these. 10 to 12 push-ups on a unstable platform. So that's what the idea is. You want to try to keep your arms to the center because it may roll either to the side. That will expose some weaknesses and imbalances that you have, you guys.
We just finished another nice little training session right here with my homegirl Nikki. I hope you were able to extract something valuable that you guys can use for your own personal workout regimens. All right, anytime you want to hit your boy up, hit me up. You know where to get me. All of the information is in the description box. You can either hit me at my Gmail, kgilder1981@gmail.com, or follow me on Instagram at kgilder1981 once again. All right, Nick, we out.
All right.
My big dog. Look at him, he's excited, man. He's ready to get active out here. All right, y'all, peace. Yeah.
Shoot! Watch me.
Yeah, we'll get that. Come on, get him up. Get him up. Oh, shit.
Yeah!
Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity.